Hey, everybody, it's Brian Falchuk, and I want to talk to you about something that I've been thinking about and working on lately, and that's what's going on with casualty claims. Now, we have had some amazing tools come into the market, especially in the past few years, especially during COVID, to help with the auto physical damage and other property or physical related losses. Things that would allow for remote adjusting, more automation and AI coming into the valuation, the processing, the handling of these claims, and that's fantastic. On the casualty side, we haven't been as lucky historically. We've been facing the same sorts of slowdowns that you see in auto physical damage, medical care, getting things through the court, everything's been drawing out. And as we all in the claims world know too well, the longer a claim sits, generally, the more it ends up costing. That's not a great story for a world where you already had social inflation. You have a very active plaintiffs bar. You have all these other drivers of severity increasing in casualty claims. Well, recently, in the past few months, even, we've had a new way to use tools from the auto physical damage side, the APD side, to help inform how we handle our casualty claims. And we can start to use tools from the physical world to make better sense of situations we face that drive casualty losses. For example, when we know about the difference in speed between cars that hit each other, and we see pictures of the collision and the damage, the way that they hit each other, you can actually, through AI modeling, start to discern the likelihood and the kinds of bodily injury that you might expect for a given passenger in different parts of that car. What if you see that there's probably a high likelihood of physical harm, bodily injury to one of the passengers in the car, but no one's presented a casualty claim yet? Maybe that's an important time to step in and reach out. Maybe you see that the physics involved imply that there's a more severe injury than what seems to be presenting and what's been brought to your attention in the initial claim or maybe the initial medical screening. Maybe you should step in and get additional care so that you don't have a jumper claim on your hands because you were able to intervene and provide additional care, better care, more appropriate care before things escalated. Or maybe you haven't heard anything because attorneys are getting involved. That plaintiff's bar is going to drive up the final value, and it may not yield a better outcome for that injured person because maybe better care sooner would have not only reduced the claim size, but made their life better. These are all the kinds of questions that claims professionals in the casualty world deal with every day, but we haven't had great tools to help us transform how we make our decisions. And that's the discussion that I was able to have with a number of people from across the industry that I put into a new piece. It's called Unlocking Casualty Results with APD Science. And it's the idea of using tools from the physical claim world in the casualty claim world. Now, we've often drawn lines between these two. We have an APD adjuster and a casualty adjuster or a bodily injury adjuster, and often they don't talk. And you might have good reasons for drawing those lines. But does that mean the tools and the data can't be helpful if we were allowed to move them across and have information right from first notice of loss in the APD world, helping to inform the decision making, the speed of action, the type of responses we put in on the casualty side? Actually, it can be quite profound. Thanks to the generosity of CCC, I'm able to provide this insight for you for free. All you have to do is go to future-of-insurance.com/casualty, and you can download this paper and hear from experts from across the industry and learn more details about what it is in the APD world that can help us do better in the casualty world and what the possibilities are that we can unlock then. We have been striving so hard for so long as an industry to fight the increasing costs of casualty claims, and we've done an admirable job. But now we have even more science we can bring to the table, and it's an important time to engage in that possibility for our insureds, for our claims professionals, and for the industry as a whole. I hope that you will go to future-of-insurance.com/casualty and get the piece right now.